Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got another house that has been claimed by the waves of Imelda along the Outer Banks. This marks the seventh house that has been destroyed by the hurricane. The National Park Service says the unoccupied home at 46207 Tower Circle Road was the seventh home to collapse over the past 2 days. According to Dare County tax records, the home is owned by a couple from Lorton, Virginia. The 4-bedroom home, 3-bathroom home was built in 1973 and last purchased in June of 2023 for $812,000. The National Park Service says 5 homes in Buxton collapsed between 2 p.m. and 2:45 p.m. on Tuesday. Dare County said 3 homes on Cottage Avenue and 2 on Tower Circle Road had fallen. Another home fell around 11 p.m. Tuesday on Tower Circle Road. All residents and visitors are advised to stay clear of the shoreline and the collapsed homes due to the hazardous debris. Now, no injuries were reported in the collapse. The entire beachfront from North Buxton through the northern section of off-road vehicle ramp 43 is closed. 19 beach homes have been lost in the Buxton-Rodanthe area in the past 5 years. For a full timeline on a list of homes that have been lost, you can find that over on our website, WITN.com. And now we want to turn to a story of a gun theft in Onslow County, where a man has allegedly broken into a home. 37-year-old Joshua Chavez was arrested by Onslow County deputies last night. According to warrants, Chavez broke into a home on Longboat Lane in Sneed's Ferry on Sunday and stole 13 guns. Now, several revolvers, Glocks, rifles, and 3 AR-15 style rifles were listed as stolen in the warrants. Warrants also say Chavez took a pair of boots from the home as well. Now, he was charged with breaking and entering, larceny of a firearm, and larceny after breaking and entering. He was taken to the Onslow County Jail without bond. And finally, for a look at your weather forecast, we continue to track the tropics. The good news is Imelda, no longer a hurricane, but it is still again creating enough of a northeasterly breeze across the east coast of the United States that even though it has lost its hurricane designation, it still right now has hurricane force winds, and it is still influencing eastern North Carolina's weather patterns. So we've got pretty much to get through today before we can finally say, all right, Imelda is no longer an issue for us. But right now it's moving east at around 29 miles an hour with maximum sustained winds of 75 miles an hour. Again, that is over hurricane force winds. Pressure at 980 millibars come with 90 mile per hour gusts. Now, rain showers here in eastern North Carolina from Imelda haven't reached us. We did have a few rain showers yesterday. Those were not associated with the actual hurricane. Those were just some light moisture driven showers that really came in due to the steady flow of air coming in off the northeast, off the northern Outer Banks. Here's a look at what we've seen over the past few hours as far as sky conditions are concerned. Most of us, again, are enjoying beautiful sunny skies. There are a few clouds rolling in off the water, but those clouds are going to be drying out and fizzling away as we head through the afternoon. I'm not anticipating a ton of those clouds fully making it over eastern North Carolina. A few will, yeah, but it's one that as they continue to roll over this very dry air that is present over the east, they'll continue to just slowly fade away. Right now, 72 degrees in Washington, comes with a north-northeasterly wind at 14 miles an hour. Dew points down in the low 50s. That's what's going to keep it from raining. The drier the air is, the more difficult it is for us to get some raindrops to fall here in the east. So right now, things again are looking pretty comfortable today from not just a temperature perspective, but also a rain perspective. Probably not going to see a whole lot of drops until we get into next week. Right now, air temperatures trying to work their way out of the 60s and into the 70s. Most of us right now sitting right around that 70-degree mark. Compared to where we were yesterday, we are a little bit cooler. We will end up a little bit cooler today, but the winds should end up being a little bit more relaxed coming up this afternoon than what we had yesterday. And in fact, we're seeing that right now. Sustained winds right now blowing in at between 10 to 20 miles an hour across most of eastern North Carolina. By this point yesterday, we were looking at sustained winds, particularly along the sounds and the coast, upwards around 20, 25, even 30 miles an hour. So we have seen some improvement in that regard, but we are still again dealing with not only strong winds, but strong wind gusts as well. For the next few days, we'll be watching an area of high pressure slowly work its way across the country. That high pressure system will deliver plenty of sunshine to us for your Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday. But we do see kind of that plume of cloud cover over Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina moving into North Carolina by the time we reach Saturday. That cloud cover should be with us by the time we hit Sunday of this upcoming weekend. And it could come with maybe a few stray showers. Our rain chances really start to increase, though, as a cold front rolls in kind of, I would say, late Wednesday, early Thursday morning. Timing still a little bit up in the air as we are still several days away before that system gets close to us. But it's one that we're going to continue to keep an eye on because that is our best opportunity for rain here in the east over the next 8 days. But it's our best opportunity for a potential for severe weather. It's not a guarantee that we will see severe weather, but right now, again, we're looking at a nearly 10-degree drop from Wednesday to Thursday. It will be a cold front coming in. Whenever that happens this time of year, usually we can see some strong gusty winds and some rough conditions, possibly even pushing severe weather threshold. But again, we'll have more details on that probably by the time we get into the upcoming weekend. Between now and then, there's still some time for that whole system to kind of shake out and the models to kind of get a better read on it. That's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.